Hello everybody and welcome to my Technic playthrough series. This is episode 50. We're going to be going ahead and finishing off, hopefully this episode, the last bits of my sorting room and patching up all these holes and getting it all looking nice and pretty again. To do that I'm going to have to go ahead and get some diamonds, so the first thing we're going to do is create a new item. The item I'm going to be creating is a destruction catalyst. This is a nice thing to use. Hopefully I'm going to be able to do a fair bit of mining with this and get some diamonds pretty quick. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to first of all need to make ourselves up some. Oops, I don't have any yet. I did grab some cobblestone but didn't transmute it yet. Going to grab some sand. Alright, so 8 pieces of sand. That should be good. We should be able to go ahead and do sand like so. And then gunpowder around like this to make normal TNT. So we've got 2 pieces of TNT. We should then be able to go ahead over to here. Hopefully we have some of Mobius fuel. Yes we do. Awesome. Now what we need to do is we need to go ahead and pop the TNT and Mobius fuel together. That will give us 4 Nova catalysts. And then for the Nova catalysts we're going to need 4 more pieces of Mobius fuel and a flint and steel. Now my flint and steel's been used. You need to use a completely brand new one. So I'm going to head and use conveyance dust. Let's go ahead and drop that into here and that will repair it. Okay, so those in the 4 corners and fill it up with Mobius fuel and we get the destruction catalyst. Now do be very careful with this thing. It is quite powerful. It does require fuel, so that's the reason why I've got some Eternalist fuels, basically all of my Eternalist fuel that I picked up from these things here. Wow, that was close. So yeah, so I've got my Eternalist fuel coming through from there and some glowstone turning it, so hopefully get some more. But now that we've got this unit, what we should do is make sure we've got our inventory clear. I've got a wee bit of stuff in my Klein Star, don't need the gunpowder now, so let's go ahead and drop that back into a chest. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab the string. Let's head down into our mining caves. We've got something chasing us, haven't we? Spider. Not very happy with me. It's daytime, he shouldn't be attacking. Okay, so let's head back down to the mining cave. And what I'm... Oh, shit, that gave me a fright. Okay. So let's head down to the mining cave. Let's kill you as well. I saw you. Right. Let's get down nice and low, and we're not going to go down too deep because I don't want to end up with accidentally get myself flooded with lava. So I'm probably going to sit at maybe level 10 or so. It's 14, 13. Let's go down. Yeah, let's get into level 10. So beforehand you saw me, I'm mining on like this, trying to find where I'm going to. And exactly as I said, going to end up getting flooded. So let's just go and block you off. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead. Now this one here, if I go ahead at the default setting and just do it, it's going to take a 3 by 3 by 1 deep out of the wall. So nice and handy. Little item ball drops off, makes it nice and fast so I can collect things up easily. It doesn't also cause a lot of lag due to that as well, which is kind of handy. Now that's obviously, you know, it's useful. It's faster than doing it with a mining drill. But if we go ahead and power this up, now it's got 1, 2, 3 levels. Now obviously this is going to use much more MC, so go ahead and watch. Let's see, hopefully you'll be able to see it. 9, 12, and we've got a little bit there. If I go ahead and use that, you can't actually tell, but see how deep it's gone. Wow, that's nice. It's very deep. Of course now I don't have torches on me, so you can't really see very easily, but as you can see, if I go ahead and do it again this direction here, it takes a nice big deep chunk out, and I can go ahead and just start clearing land. Obviously as you see it's filling up my inventory very quickly, so I'm going to have to make a few runs up and down with all the stuff, and I might go grab some torches, but I'm just going to do a bit of mining off camera, try and find some diamonds. It looks like it is using the stuff out of my Klein Star before it uses my fuel, or it might be using redstone actually, because I think it can use redstone as well. So let's just do one more, and no, it must be coming out of the Klein Star. Okay then, so I might go and quickly charge that up and clear out the inventory I've already got. So as you see, not very much good stuff, mostly cobblestone. But what I can do is go divining with this thing, and yeah, so give me a bit guys. I'm going to go ahead and do some mining and hopefully get enough diamonds. I will be back soon. I'll come back and show you anything that's interesting that I find. Okay, so after a quick run down there, I just gone ahead and cleared out all my cobblestone and everything. This is how much space was taken up by cobblestone, gravel, dirt and stuff that I picked up as well. So I didn't actually manage to get very much before running out of space. So what I'm going to do, and unfortunately my texture pack doesn't show them, but there are some things that forestry have got available to us. Primarily we're going to be talking about the diggers and the miners backpacks. So the first one I'm going to go ahead and look at is the miners backpack. Now it's iron ingots, wool, a chest and some string. And then of course the other one is the digger's backpack, which is the same except for it's stone instead. So let's go ahead and grab what we need. We've got 4 pieces of string, but we're going to need to grab a couple more pieces because we need it for 2 of them. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves one. Oh, that didn't last very long. Don't need the uranium ore at the moment, so let's go and take you out of here. Oh, that's right. I've been playing on the new version of Equivalent Exchange, which gives me the chance to do that. Let's go ahead and drop one of those in there. In the new version, you'll be able to you can actually uranium has a marker as well, so it's kind of handy. So we've got 4 pieces there. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll have 1 spare piece. Don't know, I'll have some floating around somewhere. Oh, wow, I have plenty of string. Okay, so I need 2 pieces of that. I need 2 pieces of normal iron. Let's go ahead and grab them through here. Sure, I had some iron in here. There it is. So 2 pieces of iron. I need some wood to make some chests, and I'm going to need some wool. Now I don't think I have enough wool, so I'm going to need 3 more pieces of wool. Drop that into there. 1, 2, 3. Make it 4. That way I can keep a piece of wool for targeting. I didn't have a piece of wool in here. Haha, first time. Right. Now we pop over to here, and it's going to basically be those like... Oops, no. Let's go ahead and make the chests first. We need 2 chests. So grab those. They can go into the middle. Wool on the top and bottom. And then first of all we're going to go iron. We're going to go string around the outside like so. And that's the miner's backpack. Now this is actually going to need to be fixed because I can't even see that I've got it. Okay, then we've got that as well. And digger's backpack can go there. So digger's backpack and miner's backpack. Very interesting. Gonna have to fix those because I can't even tell I'm even holding them when I do that. I'll fix that off camera very shortly. I think I might have to go ahead and have a bit of a play. But yeah, so what happens is if you open up the inventory, you've got a small amount of inventory, and if I was to go ahead and throw my ores onto the ground, and my redstone, and my flint, and my uranium ore, and nickelite, you know, even the coal, and then I go here, walk over it, I picked it all up again, and I go to my inventory. Oh, hang on, where's it gone to? I don't have very much. Now if I go and open the right one, you'll see, oh, so nickelite doesn't go in there yet, but all the other things go into the miner's backpack, and it tells me what's inside the miner's backpack. So 19 coal, 14 iron, 77 redstone. And of course the digger's backpack picked up the flint because it's the thing that goes from the digging. So that'll help very quickly with what I'm trying to do. The other cool thing about it as well is if I go ahead and open up this, you see the list, cobblestone there. If I shift right click and go into the now, you see that it's added there, the redstone there, but there's also some more of the dirt and iron and that sort of stuff. And again the flint, shift right click, and now both of these bags will be empty. So that'll give me much more space to work with. Now I'm going to have to get that texture pack fixed, unfortunately. Sleep through the night, and I'm going to head down and do some more mining. This should allow me to get a lot more stuff down there, and hopefully get some diamonds and that. So I will be back once I have done a bit more mining. Okay, so come back after a fairly decent mining expedition. Ended up not getting as much as I wanted. As you can see, I've changed my texture pack slightly. I'm using slightly a different one, which I've been using for 1.2.5. Unfortunately, some of the items aren't textured, but at least I could see where the backpacks were. So first thing we're going to do is going to go and pop in to here all of the cobblestone and dirt. And I'm going to bypass the sorting machine at the moment. I'm just going to go ahead and start trying to cook up and macerate down the different things that are here. So I'm probably going to just macerate all this sort of stuff. It's probably going to, you know, some of it's probably going to end up popping through too soon and not getting cooked, but we'll get that sorted a bit later on. And what I did end up getting a wee bit of is I did get a few diamonds, not much, so unfortunately it's not what I was hoping. I was hoping to get a lot more than that. But what we can do is we can go ahead and take our Klein Star, which I have somewhere. Where did my Klein Star disappear to? Did I leave it somewhere? Ah, there it is there. I left it sitting in the transmutation table. Part of the reason why I ended up chewing through the rest of my, or most of my Eternalist fuel. So I'm just going to go ahead and burn up some of the stuff that's in here. Going to try and burn up as much as I can because I need to get these diamonds out of here. So let's grab that. Target that. How many can I get? 8, 9. Exactly what I need. Let's go. I just want a couple more. I just want to get another diamond out of here so I've got something to use for targeting in the future, which shouldn't matter. It's one of the highest levels. Oops, I didn't mean to use all of those. Never mind. I'll get one more diamond out of there. Cool. So now that we've got that sorted, let's go ahead. The very first thing I want to do is go and grab a diamond block. Done like that. Done like a dog's dinner. I should have some glowstone floating around somewhere. 16 pieces of glowstone is probably not going to be enough. But what we're going to do now is, that's not right, I don't need to make the full size. Right. I should just grab 2 out of there. I can go ahead. In fact, I'm probably going to use the last little bit of my Eternalist fuel just to give myself some EMC. Let's just chuck in 2 pieces into there. Let's take away the lock. And let's grab some more glowstone out. Cool. We need a piece of glass. So let's go ahead and chuck in a piece of stone, piece of glass. So we'll get a few pieces of glass. There we go. And the last thing we need is some cobblestone, which I've got a box full of it still. Right, so let's go ahead and create ourselves one more of the EMC collectors, energy collectors. And so we should be able to do glowstone like that, diamond block in the middle, that there. Cool. The next thing we need, and I did have a couple of pieces here, no, that's not what I want. A couple of pieces there, and I do have some somewhere else. Precious items, no. There it is there. Cool, so we've got 9 pieces there, and I think from memory it is the same recipe again, so glass at the top, but instead of being a diamond block it's the energy collector in the middle and obsidian around the outside. This is the first level, the antimatter relay. So we've got that now, and what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly start sorting some of my inventory. Let's go ahead into the blue one here. Let's go chuck out dusts and redstone and coal. That should do us there. Obviously, see, the gold came through too fast and so it didn't get cooked, so it ended up in the orange line. So let's go ahead and chuck the rest of the ore there. And that should probably be pretty good for the moment. Let's go now and grab our stuff out of the forestry chest. So I'm going to grab all my peat and my bees and my fertilizer. I'm not going to have enough space. And we're going to go over here. We're going to start putting this into the green chest here. Again, as these are all these chests are going to be changed to be probably, as I was saying, our chemical chests to be nice and large. So, but just transplanting it for the moment. So let me quickly get that done. Actually, we don't need to do that. We don't need to do it now. So let's go and take that off there. And then we're going to go and grab. Oops, we'll put this down first. And now we can go ahead and grab ourselves our collectors from over here. Running a little bit low on power. Now I'm obviously going to have to get the texture pack sorted. I'll do that after this episode. Hopefully I can sort of mix match things together so I can get everything sorted. Now we can go ahead and put a collector on one side there, and I'm pretty sure, as I said before, if I go ahead and grab torches, some coal. Let's go and create a couple of torches. The torches should be enough light to have them running at full efficiency. And because this unit in the middle here is sitting right between these two, what's going to happen is that's going to give both collectors an energy boost. Obviously that doesn't need to be there anymore either. So that is probably a good way to get that sorted. I can drop that into there and start powering that up. Now if I leave those empty, it was just going to start putting the power directly into here. Of course I can go ahead and drop items into here and they will get burnt up and make it go faster. And the whole idea is that the cobblestone here, if I go ahead and just turn this on for a little bit, now obviously the first wee while it's going to probably not work very well because the items come down through the quarry slowly. Oh, the quarry may have stopped. I need to go check that out in a second. But obviously as you see the items are getting into there pretty quick and the unit can't keep up with it, so it's going to end up spitting them out, and those are going to go down this line and end up in the red chest, which is not what we really want. But is the gold going to go up there and it's going to go into the cooker? Yeah, so now we're getting gold cooked up as well. Sweet. Okay, so looking pretty good. There's going to be a wee bit of tweaking here to get it sorted so we can get the macerators and the furnaces cooking fast enough. And then of course the other thing as well is we're going to have to start going ahead and formatting all of the different things in here to make sure we've got everything we need. So I think that is about as far as I'm going to go for the moment on camera with the sorting machine. I might do a little bit of tweaking and adjusting going forward. Let's go ahead and start patching up some of these holes in the floor. Let's just go ahead and fill this in for the moment and get ourselves our cobblestone out, and I'm just going to go ahead and fill in some of these gaps in here. I can fill in the stuff in the back there later. One of the other things that you can do as well is if I've got them left over, I should have some panels, or covers at least. If you go ahead and wrap the covers around the outside like so, you will end up with these hollow covers. And these are quite nice because what you can do is use these to just tidy up the area. So I'm just going to go and pop these like so. I don't need these guys in the back of here, so let's get rid of these two. And I can just go ahead and use normal cobblestone in here to fill in these gaps. Remember, if you're clicking onto the back of them, you need to hold down Shift. And I'm going to fill in this gap here as well. So that's pretty much just cleaned this up a bit, making it a little bit more, tidy looking. I'm going to go ahead and one last thing is just going to patch up this hole on here, and I need a piece there to fill in that wall. But that's starting to get the way we want it. So obviously this thing here is going to start powering up this. Now you don't want to leave your client star in here. Just the same as a transmutation tablet. If you leave it in these machines, you might end up losing it. It's a bit of a bug. The other thing, as I was saying as well before about these bags, now unfortunately in this version of forestry, the equivalent exchange item balls don't immediately go popping into here, so you literally have to manually open up and move things into here, or you have to keep dropping items out of your bag so you can pick them up and then drop them onto the ground, and it's a nightmare. So they're not really that much of a benefit at the moment here, unless of course you're just mining with your normal diamond tip drill or your pickaxes and that, which is what I ended up doing, just because it was a bit faster. So yeah, so anyway, so what we're going to do now is going to move on to the next thing, which is going to try and start automating getting the this is one of the side effects of changing texture packs without shutting the game down, is your characters don't get their skins put back on again. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and cut away. I'm going to get myself prepared, and I'm going to try and make this system here a bit more automatic, because right now we're getting our wood come into here and it's really not doing much else. It's just sort of sitting here, and I got to come over here and check on it manually. So give me a few minutes, guys, just to get my inventory sorted, and we shall move on to another forestry item. Okay guys, so I've got my inventory a wee bit sorted, and I've got a few things that I needed. I needed the diamond transport pipes that I had floating around in my chests, so that's one of the things I'm going to need. We've got about 10 minutes left in this episode, so I'm just going to go ahead and try and get a wee bit of this started. It's probably not going to get the completed, probably not going to get completed as far as I'd like, but at least we can get ourselves started. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and create a crafting table. Now what we need as well is we need some sticks, so let's grab ourselves a stack of sticks, and we're going to turn these into some wooden gears. So we've got 16 gears, so that means when we go like this we'll be able to get one of these, which is an automatic crafting table, and we have enough for 3 more. So we're going to quickly go ahead and make 3 more crafting benches, and we're going to go ahead and quickly pop these like so and grab 3 more. Now we're going to pop downstairs. Now this is going to be something we're going to be doing down. Oh, actually maybe we should do our crafting upstairs, seeing that I'm not using this room anymore for anything. No, we'll keep it downstairs, basically being a bit more of an industrial type sort of situation down here, and we can probably use this wall along here for the moment. So if I go ahead and I'm going to pop it, I'm going to keep it one wall out from the wall, so that way I can get in behind here, and we're just going to do that. Now what we're going to do is, the first thing is I'm going to grab some more sticks, and I'm going to go ahead and make a wooden gear, and I'm going to leave it like so. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab some cobblestone. Now I don't have my drill on me, and I don't have any cobblestone on me, which is not very clever. So we're going to go ahead and grab a stack of cobblestone. We should also be able to go in through here and grab ourselves a stack of iron. Wow, the macerating is definitely helping. This thing has already made it so much easier for me to get my ores and everything sorted. Very, very happy with that. And grab my gold as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to swing downstairs again. Probably should find a faster way to get down here. So actually I'm probably going to start off in the bottom corner down here. Probably makes more sense to have it in the right order. So it's going to be a wooden gear there, and I'm going to need some more of these. So let's go ahead and create up a few more sticks, and we should make ourselves some more gears. Okay, and then we go from here, we put one of these into the center here like so. We're going to go ahead and go cobblestone gear from that. I'm just going to go ahead and make 2. Pop another gear in the middle there, pop that out, leave 1 in there, so we've now got a stone gear. Up here we're going to put the stone gear in place, and we're going to go ahead and put iron around the outside. And I just realised I still need to make another one, so let's go ahead and make up another stone gear, like so, and another iron gear. Just like that. Now I'll leave that one there. So we have down here, we have wooden gear, stone gear, iron gear, and the final one is going to be gold gear. Now we obviously have one more that's going to go into there at some stage, which is going to be the actual diamond gear, but of course I don't have enough diamonds to do that at the moment, and I did make a whole pile of diamond transport pipes, which is where some of my diamonds went to. So what we need now is we actually need to go ahead and create ourselves up 2 more of these gears. So we need to go up to the gold level. I believe that's the recipe. Actually I probably should check that beforehand. So if we go basic, there we go, basic logistics pipe. So gold gear in the middle and diamond gear, gold gears on the outside, diamond gear, redstone and glass. So we definitely are on the right path. So we've got our stone gears, we need to go ahead and create up 2 of these. And we need to go ahead and create 2 of these. So they're 2 gold gears. And we're going to have to pop upstairs and grab ourselves some redstone and some sticks. We've got, I think, extra in our inventory. Let's have a quick check. Yes, we do. And we should have some redstone in here. Yes, we do. There we go. So, give ourselves 2 redstone torches. That in the center. We don't have glass on us. That's not very handy, is it? Glass should be... Do we have any glass left? There we go. We've got some glass. Problem with the bigger chests is there's more slots to look in, and sometimes you don't see it. Although I found that when I'm watching someone else play, I always find the stuff really fast and laugh at the people who don't find it in their own inventory. So there we go. So we do that pattern there, which is quite expensive. I mean, it's 2 diamonds there and a whole pile of gold and iron to get 8 logistics pipes. Now, what we need to make next is we need to make a requester. I think it is hang on. Request logistics pipe, which is done with 2 more gold gears and basic logistics pipe, or 2 golden chipsets, which is another thing that I haven't even looked into making yet. Something else, I believe, if we go ahead and look for laser, well, yeah, we've got the lasers here, which is diamonds and stuff, and that's very, very cool, and that's a buildcraft thing, which I'm going to have to get into very, very soon. Because I want to get some of the other items that can come out of that with those chipsets. But first things first, we are going to go ahead and... no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and manually create up a couple more gears. So give me a second, guys, to create those gears, and I will be back shortly. Okay, so... go ahead and pop the gold gears around one of those units there, and we'll get ourselves a requesting logistics pipe. And I don't remember if this is the version we need to grab a request tool. I'm not 100% sure if we need to or not. Request frequency transmitter, possibly not. I'm hoping that we don't need it. Okay, so what else we need as well to go along with this is we're going to need a fair decent amount of piping. So that should be plenty for that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to grab some glowstone. We've got some floating around still. Yes, we do. And we're going to go and pop those like that, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And they are going to create ourselves crafting logistics pipes. These things are awesome. So, do I have a fast way to get down? No, don't. I still don't have a fast way to get downstairs, so quickly let me get down there. Probably also take off the transmutation mode, the level off my philosopher's stone, so I don't end up killing myself. Right, so we have 4 of these. I'm going to go place 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And I'm going to need my buildcraft wrench, which should be in my buildcraft chest. Give me a few seconds, and we'll grab that. And it's over here, buildcraft, we should have a wrench. Brilliant, there we go. And what we're going to do as well is I'm thinking I do most of my crafting here. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. Probably going to go here. Okay, so after careful consideration and really just sort of poking around in holes to try and find out where I want to get to this put, I'm thinking the best bet to be able to have a place to bring this into is temporarily by doing so like this. Let's go up around here like so, and that's going to cause me issues next to that, isn't it? Let's just have a quick squiz up here and see what I can see. I might have to go ahead and rearrange how this works, because if I do that it's going to try and put it into there, so that's not going to work. Saying that, of course, what I might do is actually just bring it up this side here. So let's go down here like so, and knock off you and you, and we'll just come straight across here with this. No, that's not going to work. I need to use something else to get up. Give me a second. Let's just go ahead and jump up with you, and then like so. Ah, damn it. Okay, I'm going to have to get rid of that chest as well. Put all the food into one chest. Interesting how all the food popped out of the one side that I didn't want it to be on. Okay, and I lost a chicken down there. Damn it. Let's get that back before I starve to death. Okay, now if I go like so up to here, and then if I go ahead and put this like that, I should be able to request from it. Cool, so I definitely don't need a tool anymore. In the past you need to use a tool to be able to request from the requesting pipe, but obviously that's been changed. Now, if I go ahead and grab my Buildcraft wrench, and I go ahead and go import on each of these units, and this works against when these pipes are connected to automatic crafting tables. Now, if I go back upstairs, I should be able to see that this system can now request these items. Now, but the problem is, of course, I have no way to actually go ahead and get the materials to those crafting benches, which is the next thing I'll do in the next episode, I think. But of course, to do that, I'm going to have to find a way to pipe my items from these chests in here in the sorting room over through to my logistics system. So once we get that sorted, we should be able to start ourselves getting a lot faster building, because at that point in time I can simply come across and go ahead and request the different items from here, and I can sort through and dig through all my chests without having to go looking through each of them, because I can just bring it up and see a nice big list. I can switch back and forth between craftable stuff and supply stuff. So yes. But yeah, so okay, so that's probably where I'm going to have to leave it at the moment, unfortunately. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Starting to get the basics set up, and soon we should have a nice fast system for doing all sorts of builds. We are going to start getting our EMC levels up a lot faster now that we have the other unit here. As you can see, I'm already producing quite a bit more EMC than I was originally. So we should be able to get some of the cool toys out from that as well. So yes. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit that like button, and until next time, I will catch you later. Oh yes, one other thing just before that, I'm going to say that I'm just going to do a wee bit of a clean up, get my inventory sorted, and then I will probably package this up and do another world upload, as this is episode 50. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Catch you later.